Well, howdy, folks. It's time for Beyond the Smoke BBQ Talk. So grab your drink of choice and come gather around the fire as we talk all things Beyond the Smoke. Featuring pitmaster chats from all your favorite names in barbecue. We chat about competitions, pits, meats, and everything in between. From barbecue to grilling, from trimming to smoking, we got you covered. Got questions? Let us know. We're always happy to hear from you. Thanks for coming, friend. We're glad you're here. Now sit back, relax, and let's talk some barbecue. It's time to go Beyond the Smoke.
What up, fellas? What's going on?
What's up,
boys? Kevin, what's up, Kevin?
What's up, Kevin?
Kevin.
We're back for my daily fucking therapy session.
Shit. What's going on, fellas?
Lord.
I say I don't know that any of us had an eventful weekend.
Oh, dude, don't even start with that shit. Well, Donnie had a good weekend.
Well, hey, you almost sold out, so money's always good.
Yeah, when you almost die for it, I guess. I figured out what's going on with the trailer, dude. So that motherfucker's so hot. I didn't think about it. I was like, man, this AC's not pushing. The AC's not pushing. Dude, it's not the AC. It's all the equipment in there. The little ass trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize it, dude. So now I think next time I go out this weekend, I'm gonna take the flare camera and see where my hot spots are, and I can guarantee you it's right where the fucking cutting station's at. Right there in the middle, dude. I got the steam table. I got the toaster. I got the warmer. Man, it's like. It was pretty bad. It's pretty rough. It had to have been at least 125 degrees in that fucker.
That was on Friday?
Yes, Friday.
Damn.
Yeah. So I walked out. It's pretty bad when you walk out and it's 90 degrees and
it feels
good.
good.
Man, it feels awesome out here.
That's a little rough.
So,
that's what happened to you the first time you took the trailer out.
That's what happened the first time. That's exactly what happened, dude. I had everything running in that fucker. And,
you don't think about how much heat that those things throw out, man.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Especially in a tight space like that.
Yeah, tight space, man, and I mean, we had a line going, we had orders coming in, and I told the buddy of mine that's helping me, I was like, man, I gotta take a fucking break, dude. I gotta get out of here for a little bit or something. Went in the truck, came out. I was feeling better. Came out, got in the trailer, and that heat hit me again, and then I started cutting brisket. That smell hit me, and I'm like, "Fuck this! I gotta go."
I got a big ass AC. I'll sell you that'll fit that trailer mighty fine.
What's that? One of those overhead ones?
It's a split unit, but
Okay.
it's hefty. I'm telling you, it'll cool that bitch down. It's brand new in a box. Brand new in a box.
I think that's a problem that I'm having right now is freaking power, dude. That trailer's a power whore, man.
Yeah.
You know?
What are you running? What are you running it on?
Westinghouse 11,000.
And I'm
is
still all your equipment
it.
electric too?
So everything but the steam table. Took the steam table out. So
what's up, Chris?
I took the electric steam table out, and then I put a propane one in there. But that thing gets hot, dude. So all that stainless steel is heating up and causing all that radiant heat. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So did you actually run the air conditioner this weekend?
Yeah. Well, no, but yes.
How big is your air conditioner?
What does that mean? No, but yes.
We didn't turn. So it was off when we started service, and I wasn't able to get to it until after all that my little incident. We finally got in there. I said I finally turned it on and turned on the
my boy. About time you
fan
like you was working.
He comes in when he wants, Donnie.
I see this. Oh, Colin, come on now.
Yeah. But
that's my dog right there, dude. I tell you what, he got a great video this weekend and sent it to me. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
Of your win?
Well, yeah, me sitting there and anticipating, because once Phil's song hit, it was kind of like, unless I really fucked up my chicken, which I didn't think it was bad, but I knew it wasn't obviously top 5 because that's all they called. But so I was like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
You're running a straight half, or you're running half of wings?
This week, dude, I ran a straight half. I have been running wings. I've been running I did some breast a couple times. The first time I did a breast, I ended up walking 8th. And it was like, you know what? Piss on all this other stuff. I'm just going to do a half because I'm going to master that. And because you can run that across every association. It's the same thing except for KCBS, which I don't do any, or I haven't done any. I want to, but for the most part, you can run it everywhere. So that's what I did this weekend. I just ran a half and slapped it in a box, man.
So you think after all these years and the growth of competition barbecue, you think the half is still king?
To me, I think it's harder to cook because you got to get the dark meat high without getting the breast too dry. Now, we do pump the hell out of it where it's kind of hard to get it dry. You know what I mean? I mean, you really got to blast it to get it dry. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think it's the hardest thing to cook myself. I mean, as a half compared to thighs or wings, because it's like, okay, you run all these at, 204 or, whatever, and you're good. The other one, you're like, okay, I'm 180 here. I wonder what I am right here, because I will tell you a tip that's helped me is, I believe it was Arnie. He will stick it in the thigh and hit that bone on the outside edge. And he's like, when it gets to like 190, I think he said 185, 200, I'm good. He said, I know my breast is good without having to poke the breast and lose your juice. So that's what I did.
At 200 between the thigh and the leg? 200?
Well, he's hitting the bone on the thigh.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, because you want to take that dark meat higher. I mean, shit, Anthony's Chicken King. Shit.
I told Kyle and Sam more than us, man.
I'd even look at my thigh and leg.
You just look at the breast.
Yep.
Look at the wing. Wait till that wing falls and you're done.
Yeah, that's what I usually do. But when you do tip it, it don't go up and come back down like it does with it. But I've gotten to where I pin mine though now too. If I do a whole wing, I pin it to where I've got it tucked where I want it, so it's not going to come up. So you don't have, you don't have that option there. So
yeah, I've always been like Collins there, 174 in the thigh. I'm about 175 in the thigh. So
I don't probe mine at all. Well, I probe it, but I probe the breast. I've got the number I want. Put it in the drum a certain way, and then close the lid, and I watch it when they hit that temperature, pull it off, and start my process.
I mean, the ideal thing if you're going to probe your breast is to probe it underneath, from underneath where you're and lay your chicken down on your pit. That way, you're not poking the outside of it while it's cooking. It's already there, right? So, myself personally, I think 157 is great on the breast because it's going to carry.
Right.
But the problem is some of these judges, they get a juicy bird.
that's what I was going to bring up.
Raw. They think it's raw, and it's not.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to bring up is what are your thoughts on that? I mean, the average person, what are they looking for? A little bit more drier on that,
I'm not average. I'm below average.
It was that fucking raw bleeding. Blood coming out of that thigh.
I guess it kind of depends what it feels like. You go some places like, well, fuck, how was that chicken? Because mine was juicy and silky smooth. Was that a drier chicken? Would have done better? I don't know.
Yeah.
I cook the same chicken everywhere, though.
Yeah. What say you, Kyle?
Which part you want to know?
On the bird.
Which part?
32 black pepper flakes.
Yeah.
Temperature. What are you looking at?
I actually temp the breast. I pull just right before 160, right underneath the wing.
Brian Fox. How's that new trailer working out for you, Brian? He lost his shit pipe. He turned in the wrong deal and was turning around when he did. His shit pipe said pow.
Oh, that does, man.
On his brand new trailer.
Damn.
Anthony says, get used to it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Break it in, literally. And then all the puns started, well, shit.
So tell me about it. How was the win, Donnie?
Man.
Were you expecting
it? I've been grinding forever, dude. Now I know how Louis felt when he kept getting RGCs and thirds, and it was like, God dang, dude, are you ever gonna break the ceiling? Are you ever gonna freaking get through and get them all together at one time? And like I told you, and I'd been me and Anthony had been texting all weekend. I was nervous, dude, because of running that new stuff, and first time out of a sample bottle, and it's like I didn't know what to expect because I didn't run no practices, nada. Shitty cook off. Ha ha ha. That was our little deal. We had to add ha 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 to everything. Anyway, yeah, dude, it was, like I was telling you backstage, the brisket flavor was phenomenal. I loved it. I knew it was tight in the middle, and I was really shocked that it got third because I thought it was too tight. The edge was great. The burn ends were fabulous. I mean, they were probably some of the best burn ends I've ever done, and I'm pretty solid with my burn ends. And I had one comment that said, juicy and tender. I was like, yeah, that motherfucker had a burn end because there wasn't no slice. It wasn't no slice. Ribs. I mean, my ribs were my ribs. I mean, they were pretty solid. Like I said, I ran a new wrap this weekend on those, and because I didn't like how dark my ribs were going.
That's true, Brian. Yes, sir.
So that means Brian has to add ha 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 at everything he says. So anyway, I kind of lightened up what I was doing on my wrap, and because I thought they were getting too dark. And when I took them off the pit, I was like, "That's what I'm looking for." I took them out of the wrap. Shit, they're dark again. I'm like, and I was like, okay, I don't know what else to do, And so anyway, I'm like, we'll run with it. It'd be all right. And so I always take one bite I do 3 racks, and I always take one bite out of each one. The best one goes on top. Second best goes on the bottom.
What's up, Aaron?
Third best. Y'all want some ribs? Here you go. What's up? Hey, Ron.
Scraps. Yeah.
Hey, Ron. That's my dog. Anyway, so I tasted them. I was like, damn. I mean, they were so close in flavor and texture and everything that it was like, damn. Okay, this one and then this one. All right, that's what we're gonna go with. Put them in the box.
At that point.
Yeah, I mean, it's usually it's kind of funny because usually I'll have one rack and I don't know what it is that is like above the other 2 every time. And this time they were just all pretty even. And I was like, well, shit. All right. Well, I think it's this one and this one. That's what we did. And then, like I said, we talked about the brisket. So, and the chicken, I screwed myself, I think, on that. I mean, it was 11th. It wasn't like I really jingling myself. But when I tasted that new injection, I stuck my finger in it. I was like, man, that's pretty loud. Let me add some more water to it. So I added a little bit more water. Stirred it up. All right, yeah, that's good. I should have left it the fuck alone. I should have left it alone. Because when I took a bite of that breast, it was like, damn it. Because you could just tell it was just a little flat. It could have used a little bit more volume, but it was good. It worked out. So it didn't kill me this time. So that's the bottom line, right?
Is that your first GC? That's
it's sanctioned, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What was your final score?
I had Phil by 2 points. I don't know what the final was, but yeah.
Close one, brother. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Phil was ahead of third by like 0.4. And then after that it kind of started separating. So Alex Cures had a hell of a showing too. Them guys cook a lot around here. Rick Spa and his crew, they do a great job.
People on the same table as
did she put the results up?
7
I've been looking for them all day.
Tough baby.
I've been looking for them all day.
Yeah.
I gotta look that up real quick. Let's see what happened.
So what do you think?
It's not popping up on mine. What you see this shit on?
I think he's just talking shit, bro.
Brian's full of shit.
He got it directly emailed by Brenda.
That's ain't IBCA, motherfucker.
So what do you think? What do you think it was with the ribs? Why they get so dark on you, man? Your twisted pork is pretty bright.
Yeah, I know. Well, so used to, I actually had a sauce concoction that I would put in my wrap. I think it's coming now from which I took that out, and I think it's because I let it sit. The table wasn't on your paper. How do you know I was on your table? There was 2 tables. Anyway, what was I saying? Fuck.
Why did it get so dark?
Huh?
So why'd they get so dark?
Oh yeah. I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. I think it's because so I have always, and I haven't thought about this till just now. I've always let mine Cambro for about 45 minutes to an hour, and I take them out and process them. So that could be it. I don't know, because they look great when I take them off, and then by the time I go cut them, they're dark.
Yeah.
So
I need to find me a better rib. I've been cooking those primes, and it seems like they get tight pretty quick. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I need to figure that out. Even after they're fucking cooked and you know they're bending, almost breaking. As soon as I put them in the warmer, you know, after when I go to serve, dude, they're fucking tight, dude. People still love them, but
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Dick. His real name's Dick.
I've just been overcooking the hell out of mine.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, I cook the piss out of mine. I'm telling you, I cook the crap out of mine. Mine literally, I would say, for the most part, 210, 212.
I couldn't tell you number. I couldn't tell you number.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you number.
I mean,
I don't even fucking look.
I check. I don't go by that. I go by how it feels to me when I probe it.
Yeah.
Right.
And I take mine to the limit. But another thing I don't do too is I don't take the membrane off. I cook it, everything with the membrane on.
Right.
Because they're never going to get that far down using a fork and a knife. And as long as we cook it, that shit's gone anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's gone anyway. So I don't ever take it off. I think it holds the injection in better. This is my opinion, you know?
Yeah.
I might pull mine off in the wrap.
What's that?
I might pull mine off when I wrap.
I don't even mess with it then.
If I flip it over, it looks like it'll come off easy. I'll go ahead and pull it off, but if it ain't gonna come off easy, I just wrap it and go.
I don't ever look at the backside.
I don't ever look at it. So I look at the backsides as I'm opening the wraps, but I mean it's a different deal, right? From what I'm doing, but I can still see like from the first rack. You know what I mean? I open it up. You know, I have my meat down, and I can see the membrane. And as I go through the racks throughout the night, the fucking membranes are just dissolving, dude. They're just fucking gone. So by the time it's the last rack of ribs, dude, that thing is fucking gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and they're all pretty consistent. They all cook the same temp. You know what I mean? I'm not temping them. I'm not opening them. I'm not doing nothing. I'm feeling them. So when I can feel them through the foil, and I know when they're done. So,
dude, no shit. The temp gauge on my rib hit has been broken for 4 or 5 comps now. I don't even look at it. I mean, I don't. I know those drums so freaking well that I know where to put it. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to sound like a big head or nothing, but you cook on them so damn much.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Sure.
You know where it's at. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And I know mine, the way I set it up, it's 300 degrees, period. You know? And after about an hour, I raise them up. I look at the color. All right, another 10, 15 minutes. They'll be finished setting. Shut it back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'll come back and wrap them. So,
well, my gauge is broken, but as long as it says about 200, 225, I'm
I wonder why your gauge is broken. So bitch done spun around too many times.
Hey, not on this one. This drum's too pretty to let it spin.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that on that Vincent smoker.
I'm looking forward to putting those ribs on that new toy that I got. So that new toy's coming here pretty quick. So.
And I'll do a little shigging here. I do not use 100% Twisted D. I have a different one in my wrap, and my chicken finish and rib finish has a little zesty garlic and maybe a little wildcatter in there. Maybe.
Maybe give him just a nibble, bro. Just a little
maybe
it's
not.
A tease. You're a fucking tease there, Donnie.
Just play around the edge, baby. Play around the edge.
He just got an areola flash, not the nibble, but just areola.
Oh shit, man.
Nah, man, it was fun times, man. It was fun times. Of course, Colin being there and Phil and Chad and just people you cook against all the time. Sometimes we say, man, I'm tired of cooking against the same people all the time, but dude, they're family, man. It's freaking family, and it's, like you guys, like if I come out west, because we've hit it off, and I mean, it's like going to see cousins that you ain't seen in a long time. You know what I mean? It really is like that, and like at the bash, I'm sitting there looking around, I feel somebody tugging on my shirt, I look down and it's Kyle.
Mister.
Donnie. Kyle was being too quiet. I had to get him involved.
That's a good one. Are you coming to Smoke in the Mountains?
I am not. I didn't. That's my birthday weekend. I was actually wanting to do Ruidoso, but yeah, that ain't happening. Yeah, I know Chad was set up. He was going to do Lovington and then work out of his barbecue trailer and then go do Ruidoso, because I mean they were back to back, so it was set up perfect for that,
Yeah.
And so they kind of got a wrench thrown in that deal.
Yeah. What happened with the Ruidoso thing?
I got moved. Yeah, I got moved to October. I think it's don't hold me to this, but I think it got moved to the weekend after the Jack. So that means it would be the Royal, the Jack, and then that one.
Damn.
I think. I'm not 100% sure.
Ant, when's yours?
31st. Same time, man. On Halloween. Yeah.
Let me yeah, yours is always Halloween, right?
Yeah.
Bunch of goblins. Let's see, KCBS.
Like bring candy and tamales, man.
Yeah, put the tamales in my bag.
Did you do any cooking this weekend, Anthony?
Yeah, I stayed up the other night. I kind of like I did a birthday catering type gig, for coworkers. So
how'd that work out?
Pretty good, man.
Your numbers come out good?
Yeah, man. Did my beans and did a select brisket, and came out all right, man. Didn't dry the shit out of it. No, it came out real nice.
That's the top quality from Tall City, no?
That brisket had way more fucking marble in it than that Tall City one. Damn, bro. That motherfucker gave me a straight up goddamn ham and chorizo fucking brisket.
Oh shit!
That was a brisket that we walk away from and said, "Dude, I don't know, man."
we tried.
I mean, you can do that. That's all we can do for it. It's like right there on the operating floor, just fucking, He just gave us the send off. That's it.
Damn, I don't see it. Hang on.
October's gonna get busy.
Oh yeah,
October's gonna be a busy month.
What do you?
Hey Anthony, you got me a gas sponsor yet for that one?
Shit, I don't even got a gas sponsor, brother. Shit.
Hey man, I'm just saying. I saw Outlaw's doing one in Rogers. I don't see that one on the list, so I don't know what they did with it.
I'll be lucky if Colin has me there handing out napkins or something, man. Kyle put me in the back over there, setting up porta potties.
I saw
porta potties.
Rogers is so if you have your Outlaw membership paid for that Rogers one that's coming up weekend, the team the furthest away gets their entry fee and $100.
Damn.
Yeah.
Furthest away team.
The old Outlaw card real quick.
Right? I just re-upped mine last week, but it was before I heard that, and I'm going to a different one. So,
shit. Anthony might got that one coming from New Mexico.
I know.
Yeah,
might have that one.
Yeah, right.
Walk away with a little bit of money.
Mm-mm-mm.
You got to walk to come away with some money. I walked
This
last year. All the walks I did was like, I think I walked away with $3.75 last year.
Enough
That's all
for
I'm
Anthony,
saying.
Anthony said, "Here's your roll of quarters. Good job."
roll of quarters.
Just hit him with that salsa walk, man. That's all you need, man.
Salsa walk. There you go.
That was Midland, wasn't
Yeah.
it? No, the Nathan's. I think I had 3 walks. Yeah, because I had first rib there. Yeah.
Yep.
I paid for part of my gas.
There you go. I had to remember the payouts. I'm over here struggling the other day. I was like, damn, asking my wife and stuff. What were they? Because you always trying to up it up a little more every year, you know. So
It was like $4.50, bro.
throwing a toss up in a freaking chimney. All this.
I mean,
No sauce.
I think you might have felt bad for me and gave me like $5.75 for
Yeah, bro.
rib, first place rib, half a roll of quarters.
Oh, Corby, told you I'm winning the travel distance.
Oh, that was for the Rogers one that's coming up. He lives like literally like 15-20 minutes away from Rogers.
Oh man.
Oh man. Man, your brisket's been on fire there.
Yeah.
Man, we've been lucky, dude. And you know, it started in Midland.
Yeah.
It started at that one in Midland. And I don't know if y'all remember, I had forgotten an important part of my brisket wrap, and I didn't have it in the trailer. So I freaking slapped some shit together. Been running that shit ever since.
Really?
Been running it ever since.
On the fly.
We've been blessed, man. We San Antonio, well, actually after Midland, we did it Midland. Briscoe was trash. Dude, I've cooked the Uvalde, that same freaking complex, 4 different comms, 2 Briscoes, McKenna Elrod, and Texas Hunters Roundup. I have 2 walks out of 4 freaking comps in there. I'm like, they do not like my food in Uvalde, period. So there's some of those that you write on the list. Nope.
I time with La Mesa, they don't like my shit at all, man.
Dude, it's like you go, and Pleasanton's another one. Pleasanton doesn't care for my food. And it's crazy because I do okay all around Pleasanton.
Mm-hmm.
But they just can't pull it off there, man. I don't know why. But yeah, so Midland and then Uvalde was crap. And then of course CBA's was the ringer there. That one was really set the pace. San Antonio, we won our brisket table by 5 points.
Damn.
And was 24th.
Wow.
Ended up 18th overall at San Antonio. There was 338
Shit, bro. That is
teams.
still top notch, man.
Then we went to Houston and we ended up with a 10th rib and a 6th brisket there for 13th overall.
Hell yeah.
So my nephew actually did the brisket. It had my stuff on it. It was like a mixture of his stuff and my stuff, and pulled it off, which he had actually walked the year before 9th. And then this year was 6th. And so he told me, so next year you're cooking the chicken and the ribs. I'm like, dude, have you seen my chicken scores? So, but that was an experience. That was my first time to do Houston. Super cool. It was super cool.
How long have you been cooking professionally, you think?
24. My first CBA was this same cook-off this past weekend in 2024. I mean, because before that, it was like 2 or 3, 4 a year, 3 max, I think. Me and the wife was just piddling around. And so then I did, I did that one, the Stockdale one, and Mama had a first place margarita that day and a second place Dutch oven. We didn't have no meat walks whatsoever.
Damn.
And a couple weeks later, we went to Weatherford, had a second place chicken, and that seems like 82 years ago because I can't remember the last time I walked a good chicken. But and then it just kind of snowballed from there, man. We did, I think, actually in 24 we probably did 10, 12 maybe. And then last year 25, I think I counted that we did like 25. So I mean, I guess you could say a year and a half, probably, seriously. But my seasonings I actually brought out before I take that back. My first sanctioned cook-off was an outlaw because that was the very first one I did when I brought my seasonings out. And then I didn't cook for probably 3 or 4 months after that.
Damn.
But yeah, so I brought out the 3 seasonings. Like, okay, this is going to help offset some of the cook-off costs, So I came out with the dust and the chicken, and at that time it was known as Twisted Beef, but it's now Blackout. So I had those 3, and that was it. And then I started having fun creating, and man, it just kind of took off from there, dude. It was like literally stainless steel bowl, tablespoon, teaspoon. I would start out with what the hell is that? Anyway, so yeah, I mean that's how it started, dude, in the kitchen. And then for 2.5 years, I pretty much mixed them, bottled them, and the weekends we weren't doing cook-offs, we were at farmers markets. So I was pushing them at cook-offs. I was pushing them at markets, and I had a company that came up to me at Rebecca Creek Distillery. We were doing a farmer's market there, and it was funny because she actually used to be one of my Xerox customers when I was doing a service for Xerox, and before I retired from there. Sorry. She was like, "Hey, we absolutely every time. I have been for 3 years, buddy. Ever since I made it."
Blackout.
I actually run it on my pork too. Anyway, she was like, "So if we bought a bunch, would you give us a discount?" I'm like, "Well, what's a bunch?" She's like, 225 bottles. I was like, "Absolutely." Absolutely.
Like, what you want?
I ended up making her deal. She says, I was like, "We can do the dust. I can do the dust for this much," because at that time it was the cheapest one I made, right? And I was like, shit, it's just like getting in other people's hands, let other people use it. It's more like marketing, right?
Yeah.
And then she had bought like 6 bottles for herself of different ones, and she emails me back. She goes, "Okay, can we add the chicken to it too?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I can't do it as cheap as I did the other one." She goes, I said, "It'd be about $1 more." She goes, "That's fine." I said, 225. She goes, "Yes, sir." I was like, 450 bottles total. She goes, "Yes, sir." She goes, "Can you have them in time?" I said, "You tell me when you need them. I will be there with the boxes."
Damn it.
And she told me, and I was there that day. And that's what really got the ball rolling. Because at that point it was 15 bottles here, 10 bottles there, 12 bottles here. There was some markets, dude, 1, 2, and it was like doubting yourself, questioning yourself. Am I doing the right thing? But we stayed with it. And end of November, we got our first boxes in the Baylor backyard. Was first, Rockin' A, and the barbecue store. Now we're in those 3, South Texas Barbecue Emporium, Dos Lunas, Texas Rebel Smokehouse. I mean, I can't even remember them all. We're into like 15 stores now. So anyway, but yeah, man, I'm having fun with it, dude. Like I said, now we're playing with a couple of injections. Obviously the first rattle out of the box was pretty good. Let's hope it continues, I would love to be able to get a bunch to let people try, but I mean, shit. The idea is to make money, right? So you want to win a little bit before you start letting everybody else have it, right?
Yep.
And you want to run it for a while because you want to make sure it's right. You know what I mean? You want to make sure it's right. So I don't know yet, Loopy. I don't know yet about that weekend. But you know, it's just you want to make sure it works because if you have the results, people are gonna buy it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I was talking to Chuck one time at a cook-off in Temple, Rockin' A, and he was like, "Dude, I can be on a remote island Monday morning, or check it Monday or Tuesday, and I can look at the orders that have come in, and I can tell you who had a good weekend at a cook-off by what."
Damn. That's crazy, huh?
It is, and I've talked to a couple of other stores too about like that. They say the same shit. You know who won that weekend by whose shit goes off the shelf quick.
Damn.
And I can vouch for that after CBAs and San Antonio and Houston. Bovine was flying. It was flying. I mean, it's still moving pretty good, but yeah, you can really see this. You can see the spike for sure. I mean, and I can see the spike too on online orders as well. So, well, since you're talking about,
Hey, so I got a question for you, bro.
What's up?
How do you keep seasoning from going bad? Is there like a shelf life on seasoning? How the fuck does shelf life work?
Shelf life on seasonings is usually year and a half to 2 years if you keep them that long.
What's up, Vincent?
Then you ain't cooking enough.
Yeah.
Or you have too much.
Yeah. And my wife will tell you, even making your own shit, I'm still a spice whore. Dude, I have, bro, no bullshit. I got probably everybody's shit in my cabinet. Do I use all mine? Yes, I use every single one of mine. Every single competition. Well, I don't use the seafood every single competition because it's not called for. But there has been a time that I put it in my injection, in my chicken. So because there's some lemon in there, and I think the citrus helps, break that meat down a little bit. But anyway, so yeah. Everybody knows about the Twisted dust.
Oh yeah, that's the shit right there.
Just regular old salt, pepper, garlic.
Can you keep it in the freezer?
Yes. I know people that actually in their trailer, they keep their seasonings that they use all the time in the door of the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
I keep mine. Appreciate you, Chase. I keep mine in the trailer, in the cabinet, because I keep my AC on all the time, plugged up out here, because I've got 30 amp, 50 amp, all that shit out here. So I keep mine running all the time, also to keep dirt daubers from getting into my AC. but yeah, so mine's pretty much temperature controlled all the time too. So it's just like having it in the house. But I think as long as you're not letting it get, temperature change so much that you're fine. They say seasonings are a year and a half. You could scratch some up, and the only thing that's going to happen to them is they'll lose their pop. You know what I mean? They're not gonna go bad to where they make you sick. They just start losing their power.
Yeah, I keep all my injections once I open them right in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
And it keeps them powdery, keeps them.
Yep.
I guess keeps the moisture out of them.
Yep, absolutely.
That's a good idea.
Fridge or the freezer, either one. Yeah, either one.
I looked at that KCBS website, dude. I don't see Ridosa on there at all.
Yeah, I was looking a while ago too. I didn't see it. I guess I haven't put it back on there yet.
Well, I'm wondering if since they shut down the Ridosa Downs, that they're not going to have it now, or what?
Well, they probably want to wait and see if it's going to rain a little bit, and maybe push it to the fall.
Well, they were saying that was the reason. Was the fires and stuff.
Yeah.
Stockdale, Texas.
Whoa. Oh Lord.
Oh, shit.
Where did you get Colin?
Is that old running boy over there? You getting all jacked
Yeah,
up?
that's
Oh,
running more.
that is awesome.
Y'all, this is his very first GC.
That's awesome.
There's no crying in barbecue.
I was.
Man.
I'll tell you when I want. I did not, but I will tell you when I wanted to.
What's up?
My wife was on the way. She had gone to do something for Mother's Day. Her and our daughter, they went and do painting with Twist. And so you'll see all the Twisted D comments on the video. Well, that was her while she was driving, because she's the other person on the Twisted D deal. And I was good until I got done, and I took the video off, and I saw she had sent a we have a group text with my sister and her man, and I saw her responses in there, and it just, that got me, because she's my biggest supporter, and I wouldn't be able to do it without her for sure, 100%. She doesn't go to all of them. She, she'll go to a few. She's like, I just don't love it like you do. She said, I love it. I love being around people, but I just don't love doing it as much as you do. And that's fine. She knows that it's a passion of mine, and especially now with the seasonings and everything, she knows I got to keep it going. AJ, I turned in for a little while, buddy, until I had to come in here. You gonna be in Burleson, AJ?
Right.
Because if you are, I'm not going.
Yeah. Let me get my refund.
There he is.
Yeah,
there he is. No, you're this way.
Yeah.
No, you're this way.
No, dude, that's awesome,
it was
man.
funny.
That's awesome.
That video was courtesy of Colin. I knew who sent it immediately as soon as I saw which angle it was from.
I was trying to load it. I couldn't find it. Couldn't find it on the computer, man. It kept getting lost in the drive and whatever, but I was able to find it and get it.
What's up, Daniela? Daniela?
Never heard her.
But anyway,
That's
so
awesome,
yeah,
dude.
man, it's just like the seasoning thing has been it's been great. It really has. Like I said, end of November, I did one order. December, I did one order. January, I did two. February, I did two. March, I've done two. So it's like getting there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We refer to Donnie as our dealer. So Jason's wife, she there's not many seasonings that she can eat for health issues, and the Twisted Dust she uses on everything. So it's a running joke that I'm her dealer. So it's like it's like 4 bottles, bro. It's like I do take like 4 bottles every cook off that I think that they're gonna be at, just because I know she's gonna ask for it.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I try to keep a little bit with me. Like this weekend, going up to Burleson, I'll probably have half a dozen bottles of everything. But I mean, God, dog, the trailer's only so big. You got enough shit in there as it is. I can't carry cases upon cases. You know what I mean? So carry a little bit. It's gotten to where here lately it's been decent. I've been selling, anywhere from 8 to 10 bottles of a cook-off. So I ain't mad at that.
No.
Make your entry fee back.
Yeah, for sure. So, and it's it's like I said, it just continues to grow, and I need to try to get up there in that Champions, and then what it's called up there,
Champions.
yeah. And then I need to get up in the DFW area too. I told my daughter, she lives in Frisco. I told her, or just outside of Frisco. I told her she needs to start hustling for me. Start pimping. Start pimping. But she's too busy playing with F-35s over at Lockheed Martin, so
Oh,
she
shit.
stays busy.
Yeah.
Does anybody ever say anything about selling products at a cook-off? I always wondered if people would get weird about that shit.
I mean, if you set up a table and stuff, they might say something, but I don't think anybody would. You know, all the guys I know that have their stuff, they sell out of their trailers. You know, so I mean, hell, I've texted Aaron, hey, you got XYZ? Yeah, come on. You know,
Yeah.
Phil, hey, you got any sauce? Yeah, come on.
Mhm.
You know, so I mean, you know, Bill, hey, you got any rap? Yeah, okay. You know,
Right.
so
Yeah.
but
Like,
you know,
yeah,
me
I
and Phil,
feel too is like Mr. Keen showing up. You know what I mean? I mean,
yeah,
showing up sharp. Not. I mean, everyone's they're out there trying to
yeah,
support
he does a
themselves.
great job too. By the way, he does a great job.
Mm.
Well, it's
He
not
was
just
there
that,
this weekend, and
they're already
I needed all my
customers.
knives at home. I needed them with me this weekend. He was there, and I was like, dang it, because all my knives here at home. Because I have all my stuff trimmed up before I get there.
Yep.
I may not have all my injections done, but I do have all my meat trimmed because I want to know. I don't want to open a brisket at a comp and it have a big ass gash in it or something like
Oh,
that,
fuck.
and I'm gonna be pissed off. You know what I mean? Because I know I'm not gonna go find what I just picked out. I spent all this time picking out what I thought was a good brisket, and then you get to a comp and you open it up and it's got a gash in it or something's jacked up,
Or
and
like
then
Midland for me.
yeah,
Yeah.
or you pay for a wagyu and get a choice.
Well,
No, that
That
wasn't
wasn't
come
a
on,
a
choice.
Donnie.
choice.
Come on,
That
brother.
wasn't a choice.
Getting deep.
That was a Lowe's grocery store fucking piece of meat there.
Oh, damn.
Dude, I think it was a Valero. I don't even think it was
Yeah,
Lowe's.
shit. It was some ground beef, man. It was like ground chuck. Oh,
They pressed that shit together.
A little bit of meat glue.
They put two
damn.
chuck routes on top of each other like that and glued them together.
All right, Donnie, let's get back to your story again. I'm sorry.
Oh shit, man.
Oh, and where'd you end up with that brisket anyway?
I don't even know, bro. I really don't. I don't remember. I know it wasn't dead last. I was surprised, but yeah.
He said it wasn't dead last.
He said,
Oh,
all I know is that legacy freaking salsa recipe.
that sauce is fire, boy.
Ah, you guys suck, man.
That salsa recipe is fire. Let me tell you.
I'll run it back. Don't get me
Run it
started.
back, baby. Run it back.
Damn.
That's funny, man. So where do you think? Where do you want to take Twisted D? Where's it going next? What do you think? What's your next goal? Since you talked about earlier, you concentrated more on the brand, and I think you've done a hell of a job,
Mhm, absolutely.
getting it out there. So,
Man, when I started it, and I still feel this today, is I made it for the home cook with a comp cook in mind. So the thing about everybody today, everybody's in a hurry. Everybody's in a hurry. Gotta get the ball practice, gotta get to this, gotta get to that. I've been there, done that. You know what I mean? I mean, hell, there was one point in my life I was coaching 3 ball teams at one time. I had a coach pitch baseball team, a junior baseball team, and a senior softball team. And I would literally walk out of one dugout, taking a shirt off, putting another jersey on to go coach another one. We would literally spend 6 out of 7 days at the ballpark. And so my thought with this was, okay, let's do a chicken that's okay. I'm doing chicken breast tonight. Done. One and done. Oh, I'm doing pork chops tonight. Oh, twisted pork. Done. Same thing with the beef, which the beef was the bovine was actually my last one. And that I came up with, because I actually had seafood. I've actually got a wild game too that's not out that I still make, and I actually made that for selfish reasons because I'm a hunter. and I have a few people that buy it, but I don't really push it, because I don't want to spend the money to R&D all that shit, bottle it, and then sit on it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Maybe later on down the road, after the brand grows and gets some more footing, maybe. You know what I mean? Because I know like Chupacabra has a wild game, but I just don't think that's where I need to go with that right now. So anyway, so they're all. That's the way I thought about it, because a lot of home cooks, they're not going to think like we do as far as layering. You know what I mean? They're not going to go, hey, let me put this chicken and this pork on a rib. Let me put this beef and this chicken on this beef and this chicken on a chicken. Who's going to think about putting a bovine on freaking chicken, right? I know, Corby. I know. I'm working on it. But that one has been a pain in my butt, dude. He calls my Twisted 5 5x5. That's Sam's favorite too, Corby.
Yeah, Sam's real
Good shit.
he swears by it.
That's my favorite too. Shit, I love that shit, dude. Man, that's
Dude,
so
I'm telling you.
There goes Sam. He gonna get his bottle watch.
Sam gonna go get his four bottles he just bought. Look at him.
Yeah.
We got the old label. Well, that one I still make, because my co-packer cannot get all the peppers that are in that, and they don't have a grinder, so I can't send peppercorns to them to grind. So, like me and Kevin both get our stuff done at the same place, and we both have pecan, so we have to import our pecan into the co-packer, but they have to go through paperwork, through the FDA stuff and all that, because they're an FDA facility. So I got to find either a pepper supplier. I can tell you right now, because I've talked to the co-packer. He's like, dude, I'm going to be honest with you. You're not going to find that medley that you're using ground up. You're not going to find it. So I may have to find another co-packer just to do the Twisted 5, because I know it is a good seller, and I know if I got it even more out to the public, it would freaking take off.
Yeah, I wouldn't drop it. That's for sure.
Yeah, no. I'm not gonna drop
it.
Sam about to have a fit. He gonna have to go to rehab.
He'd be over there like COVID again instead of hoarding all the toilet paper and shit.
Sam's over here talking about.
Yeah.
Talk to TD.
It's good
TD.
shit.
See if we can get that.
Yeah. So yeah, it's one of the things. Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate you, buddy. Next time, maybe I'll remember my knives. Maybe next time I'll remember my knives, since I trimmed some ribs up today and was cussing them. Well, I try to keep them in good shape in between him hitting them, So, I mean, they're not that bad. I'm just exaggerating, but I'm about to get hate. It ain't going nowhere.
I got that box still.
I promise I'm going to keep making it until I find a co-packer. I can't not make it because I have too many people to buy it. I mean, it's one of my better sellers, and I know if I got it out to the public and get that done, it'll fly. I know it'll fly. So it's amazing on steak.
We were talking about your wild game stuff, dude. What's different about that? Because we were talking about wild game today for the Daniels, and we need to do something better than what we've been doing. We can't
my secret ingredient on my wild game is juniper berries. And it's so my daughter, who lives in Abilene, she's like, Dad, she said, the only way I cook my steaks, she said, I take my ribeye, I put the game on there, I'll put the blackout on there, and that's it. She said, that's the only way I make them. I'm like, okay. Man. And I do mine with 5 and bovine. So, and it's made me plenty of money doing that. So, everybody's different, I mean, like that 5, I've got one lady who hit us at a market one time, and now she reaches out via email. And she's bought, I mean, this is an older lady, dude. And she had bought like 8-9 bottles of that. And she's like, I don't make a vegetable without it. I was like, okay, I made it for steak, but okay. But that's what I'm saying. They're so flexible, you know what I mean? That you can use them on anything.
That Twisted 5, you open the bottle, it's like, this will be good on anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like just the aromatics of the peppers just, and I mean,
it's on my brisket.
It's fucking good. It's
on my brisket.
But Sam means that shit. He'll sprinkle that shit on some ice cream or some shit. Give him a chance.
Hey,
I put that shit on my salad with dinner.
See?
I have a one of our team guys is in Kansas. He's actually put the clucker on ice cream.
See, I'm not fucking up my ice cream.
Sam said, hold up.
Hey, they got that perfected. They're professionals. Don't fuck with my ice cream.
Sam said, I want my Millennium Crunch, not Millennium Clucker Crunch.
In your lane, yeah.
Ben and Jerry's, Cherry Garcia. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah, man. So it's been great, dude. It really has. You know, I never did answer your question, I guess. Where did I see it going?
I need some wild game.
I'll get you some. Man, that's a tough question, dude. I mean, would I like to get into some of the bigger stores? Probably, eventually, but it's not on my radar right now. You know,
Right.
I like the meat market scene. I like the barbecue specialty store scene. You know, there's one meat market that I've been talking to. They may start running some of this in their sausages and stuff that they're making. So we're working out some stuff there, you know. So there's always stuff going on, man. There's always stuff going on.
Never stops.
You got to, man. You know, I mean, even I would say I'm semi-retired because I still DJ on the side. I still, you know, with the barbecue and the seasonings and my wife, she's the same thing, but now she's working part-time, but now it's starting to get more full-time, it seems like again. And then we got grandkids close by and we got grandkids far away. And so there's always something going, man. Always something going, you know. And then we have 10.5 acres out here. So there's always something to do out here. You know, like last night we had a freaking storm come through and she was like, babe, that wind's swirling. And we just got our roof replaced from a tornado a few months ago. And I was like, God, please no. And the barbecue trailer's sitting right out here because I just parked it there Sunday and I go out to what we call our party pad. She's like, babe, there's a piece of metal laying out in the yard. And I was like, oh, shit. Go out there, and sure enough, it came off the party pad, went over the barbecue trailer, and landed in the yard.
Damn.
So I'm like, no, sir. Texas Rebel does not carry 5. You can only get 5 online from me.
Yep.
Sorry, Loopy. Don't leave out golf. Yeah, I did play today. I had to celebrate. No, we have a Monday group, a bunch of old peckerheads like me getting out there and pecking around. And this was that Monday. We do it the second Monday every month, man. And we've been doing it for like 5 years now. And
awesome.
Appreciate you, Kev. So we just go out there. We started the first one with like 8 people, and like today we had 20 something people, you know, playing. And so it's kind of fun. We all talk shit. And what's up, Mace?
Y'all play a little skins game or no?
Come on, Mason.
We actually do a little scramble. We'll split them up. Yeah, we kind of split it up, do a little scrambling. Sometimes we'll play, depending on the numbers, we may do like a little Stableford scoring. Sometimes we'll play our own ball if we have a light turnout, you know. So I don't get to play as much as I like, but I do love to play. But that's my problem is all my hobbies are expensive as hell. Hunting, fishing, barbecue, golf. You know it, baby. You know it.
Yeah, we used to play on Sundays all the time. Well, shit, I used to play Friday, Saturday, Sunday in the summers, and we'd play just a 2-man low ball. But it'd be me and Anthony are partners. We're playing Donnie and Anthony. We're playing Donnie and Kyle, and then me and Kyle are playing Donnie and Anthony. It'd get so fucking confusing, and you could lose money or you could win money.
Colin, that's the way we try to be, man. If you know me any other way, brother, that's just straightforward, man. Straightforward. I own my own construction business for 11 years, and just be honest with people, man. That goes so freaking far. I don't give a damn what you're doing. If you're selling toilet seats, or if you're selling seasonings, or building houses, just be honest with people, man.
Or selling barbecue in a trailer.
Yeah, or selling barbecue in a trailer, in a hot ass trailer.
For real. No, I see that. I see that same thing, and you know, like it says, in customer service, you're gonna get the people back. So
yeah,
you fuck people over, then they're not gonna come back and talk shit.
But you know, it's funny. Last night, wife and I were sitting there vegging, watching Food That Made America, and they were doing it was about drive-throughs. So In-N-Out actually did the first intercom and everything, and the first straight drive-through restaurant, right? And so it was the dude that started it had the idea, went to the money man, and then they ended up splitting and everything because he was like, well, I can't manage all these places at one time. He goes, well, then we cut corners here. No, he goes, no, we're not. I'm not cutting nothing. I'm not sacrificing quality for profit. Not going to happen. And it's kind of the same thing that I've been doing with this. You know, it was like there was some avenues I could have bought when I was mixing the seasonings, certain things cheaper. But I didn't because I knew what I had. I didn't want to change.
Right.
And it's crazy because you can order from the same company dark chili powder. 1 week it's this color, the next week it's a little bit darker, or it's a little bit lighter. And it's like, what the hell? You know, and I'm ordering from the same freaking place.
Yep.
So I mean, yeah, quality and honesty. That's the main thing right there.
Yep.
And that's why I like to run my stuff for a while before I release it, because like I said, I'm not putting it out there just to make money. You know what I mean? I want people to be successful with it, because don't get me wrong, I love to freaking win. And I will tell you, Corby Simpkins is another one. He does not cook very much anymore, but he believes in his product. And he makes a damn good product. And I will say Doodle Q is in every single one of my proteins. And you take care of your people, they're going to take care of you. You know, so back to what I was saying. Don't get me wrong. I love to win. I love to walk. But it makes me so freaking happy that other people are walking with my shit, because nobody can then come back and go, well, he only knows how to learn his shit because he makes it. You know what I mean? Because I have heard people say that, not about mine, but about other people's. And it's like, well, do you know how to use it? You know?
Yeah.
It's, you know, I have people come up to me all the time, especially when I was doing farmers markets. And they would be like, man, I'd like to get into competition. I was like, okay, it's different. If you're a backyard cook, it's different. It's totally different. Because what I do on the trail, I ain't doing that shit at home. I ain't split the brisket. I ain't injecting no ribs at home. I ain't injecting no bird at home. I ain't doing all that crap. And I said the main thing is, can you cook? Not can you smoke, not can you grill, can you cook? And can you manage? Because inevitably something's gonna happen.
Yep.
And it's how you react to whether you're gonna get that protein turned in or you're gonna suck ass. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's absolutely, AJ. Absolutely. I mean, seriously, I mean, it's totally different. I do not do the same thing. Catering, nope. I may hit it with some broth if I'm doing a catering. I might hit a little bit of broth in there, but I ain't putting all that other crap in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same thing in the trailer. I mean, I didn't think about it before. This lessons that I've learned is, comp from backyard, yeah. But cooking for a trailer and then comp and backyard it's totally different also, man, because you gotta remember you're holding proteins for a lot longer. Mm-hmm. If you overcook them before you put them on the trailer, you're fucked 4 hours into it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Everything's mush. So it's a fine fine line when it comes to all three different type styles of cooking.
Right.
Dude, my dad had a very successful barbecue, actually two, in Dallas and Waco. And I was young. I was 11, 12, 13. And, dude, he would put on briskets. He had a big double door rotisserie pit. And he would put on briskets every night before leaving and dial that pit in. Dude, he never put a speck of shit on them briskets. Nada. No salt, no pepper, no garlic, nada. Straight up smoke. Cook that bitch. Mm-hmm. And dude, he was killing it. I mean, I'm giving away my age, but I am old as hell. But anyway, so this was in the early 80s. And so from 11 to 2, he would do like $1,800 to $2,000. Well, today that's like $6,000 for lunch. I didn't realize how successful he was until here recently. I was doing some math and stuff, and I was like, okay, what's this compared to 1981, And it's like, oh shit, my dad was rocking. No wonder I was able to go roller skating on Friday and Saturday night.
He had lunch money.
Right? Yep.
Yeah.
Nice flag, Ant. Where'd you get that?
Oh man, I wish I had another one. Tell you that much, but yeah, I got it.
I think I'm out. I might have to hit up my Japanese friend over at Alibaba again, I guess. Bro, I couldn't pass that up, man. It was 30 flags for $115 shipped.
No, you can't, bro.
No.
I was like, sign that check.
I'll be hanging it out of the comp, and then put it in the trailer, and then in the background here in the room and shit. So,
really?
Yeah. Seeing a lot of wear and tear.
Who was it? Oh, Lifespace. So Lifespace in San Marcos, they have a lot of barbecue stuff. They're really coming along. And it's another guy I met at a freaking farmer's market with my seasonings. I hit him up and he goes, hey dude, I bought your stuff at Wimberley Farmer's Market, blah, blah, blah. He said, come on over, let's talk. And he goes, I'm only going to put like 3 people's seasonings in here, and yours is one of them I want in here. I was like, all right, cool. And I'm sorry, Luke, I didn't see your last comment. What was it, his one before that?
For our site as well.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so he does like all kind of, like, he's got knives and pits and charcoal, and I mean he's got everything. Disposable cutting board. As a matter of fact, they're set up at Memphis in May this week, and it's just cool how some of these people are coming back in. Yeah, they were at South Texas Bash. They sure were. And I mean, great guys, great people. They're from South Africa, and they live in San Marcos now, and just they're freaking awesome, dude. They were they've been a couple big places, man. Oh, they did the SCA thing too. They were up there, dude. He told me how much they sold there. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, right on, Colin.
Yeah, so they're pretty cool. Yeah, they'll be at West Texas too. They're coming up, man. They're coming up. They got some great stuff, and I'm glad to be affiliated with them. So they're cool.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
I know we're talking about Twisted D, Donnie, but I'm going to throw it out there anyways because you brought it up. What the hell did you say? You know, you've been to was it Lone Star over there? It's not there no more. Crawford's, right?
No, he's gone. Yeah, there's nobody that is comp driven in this area anymore. Crawford closed up. You do have a barbecue outfitters. I went in there a couple weeks ago trying to get in, and they were like, "Man, everybody loves your stuff, but we just can't get it in right now." And I'm like, looking at his shelf, like, okay. Anyway, so I think they're more catered to people building the backyard play pads. You know what I mean? Gas tops and things of that nature, and Komodo Joes and green eggs and that type of stuff. You know,
that's where the money's at, right?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, if I had a barbecue store, I would make sure I was catering to them too, and catering to the comps as well. You know, because that would pay the bills. You know.
Yeah,
for sure.
Hell yeah, sure. We're raffling off expert grills and shit every weekend.
Hey, barbecue stores doing it, and they're getting rid of them. They're raffling off drums all the time, getting rid of them. Hey, if you got 40 people paying $40. I mean, and then you win a pit for $40. You buy one number, you win a pit for $40. Hey, I just got an $800 pit for $40. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
So can't go wrong, right? You buy raffle tickets and probably piss away more money doing stupid shit, you know?
Unless you're like me and say, well, I guess I'll just give my money away again.
I give enough money away that I could have bought the damn thing outright, and then I go buy it outright anyways.
You know, fucking win it anyways.
Man, I've thought about doing stuff, you know, with seasoning packs and things of that nature, and I'm like, man, do I really want to screw with that? Fuck it.
When's your website going up, Donnie?
My what?
Get a website.
I got a website.
You got one.
twisteddeco.com.
Oh, just go straight to Donnie. Just go straight to the source.
Right to the source.
There's some gear on there. I just put some new golf hats on there too. New rope hats with the old logo that you actually had posted on the deal today. So
yeah.
But yeah, back to what we were talking about the spreading the brand is, you know, I do cook more CBAs than anything, but hell, they're around me more, you know. Pretty much any weekend within an hour and a half, I'm at a comp, you know. IBCA, they're not too far away, so I do some IBCAs. I've only done one outlaw, which I'm actually going to do another one this weekend. Like I said, I got registered for that one in Burleson, and I saw AJ was going to be there. If AJ's still on there, AJ, forget something at home, give me a shot, brother. But you know, it's just building a brand, dude. You know, I had one store tell me that, and it didn't bother me, but it did. That they're like, mostly CBA cooks is who buys your stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, that was an eye opener to me. It was like, I want everybody to use it. You know, I don't want people to use it just on competitions. Like I said, I created it for the home cook with the comp cook in mind. So, anyway. You're the master, dude. You're the master up there, bro.
Dude. Get your ass up to Odessa. And when is it? When's that one, Anthony? The big one in Odessa.
I thought it was October 17th. I could be wrong, though.
That's too rich for my blood there. Y'all need to buy more seasonings before I can go paying that kind of fee.
I think it's like $1,000 to be able to cook in like a 20 by 40 spot or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, 20 by 40 is plenty for me because my toy hauler is it's funny. Me, James and Erica Watson, Chris Rodriguez, Shameful Smoke, and Adam Luna just bought the exact same toy hauler that we all have the exact same toy hauler.
Yeah.
we're calling it the Wolf Pack now.
October 9th.
The box is like 24 foot, and when I put the tailgate down, it's like 31. So I know most used to, especially they've gotten bigger spaces nowadays, but used to they would give you a 30 by 30 space and they wouldn't give you no extra, not even an inch. And so that was in my mind when I got this trailer. I was like, I want to be able to park if there's a 30 by 30 spot and not have to pay for 2 spots, because I ain't paying for 2 spots. I'm a tight ass, and it's hard paying for one. You know what I mean? But anyway, so yeah, I mean, it's comfortable. It works for me. I cook off the back. Most of y'all know that. Yeah, off the back. You know, it's a lot easier for me to load. I mean, I cook off my drums. And I got a little 6.5 by 6.5 pop up. Boop, pops up right on the back of that tailgate, and I'm good to go. Like the other day when it was raining, I got them little Velcro walls that go up around. It's for 10 by 10. So I put it on one side, the side the rain's coming in, and it wraps halfway around the other side, and I'm good to go.
Yeah. I don't.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Ant, when you gonna upgrade that trailer, Ant?
Bro, it's coming up to your thing, man. You know,
Kyle laughs.
honestly, man, I'm just finally getting caught up on stuff, man. I feel like I got a breath on new life because right now I'm just trying to get down the road without my fenders going flying off.
Shit, just take them off. You don't have to worry about it flying off.
I've probably got that extra one he'll sell you.
Doing that pulling up on a twin and shit with a pit on the back.
Kyle be pulling a single wide behind his truck.
Man, that setup Kyle had before, man, that was like the upper echelon. I felt like I was walking in a Saudi Arabian palace, dude. That shit was nice, dude.
Kyle like my old ghetto RV I used to have.
The back chopped off.
Hey, it worked. It worked.
It was.
I miss it because my pits stayed back there and I didn't have to roll them in and out. They stayed back there the whole time.
Mhm.
So yeah, if I get another one, it'll be a porch trailer for sure.
And your cook-off ain't posted yet, or what?
Oh, mine?
His is Halloween.
Yeah, I ain't posted online yet. I've already got the flyer actually done yesterday. Shit, Kyle got like 3 trailers.
That's funny. Well, cool, man. Well, we can finish this one out and tell everybody, Donnie, where you can get your stuff.
Man, you can get it at Baylor Backyard Barbecue Store. I'm just gonna hit these guys, Rockin' Egg Grilling Supplies, because they're all, you know, for the comp scene, and that's pretty much what we have watching here. So also twisteddeco.com. You can get them all there, and some that's not available in stores you can get on there as well. There's some gear on there, shirts, hats. We have the latest shirt that I created that I thought was kind of funny, and it says I'm into pronouns. Let me she them briskets.
Yeah. I know Maria wants to get one of those. Oh my God.
But yeah, so you can get all that on there. Yes, sir. Looking forward to it.
Appreciate it, AJ.
And I'd like to say too, before everybody gets out of here, I am going up north because Sunday morning they're doing a cystic fibrosis walk in Fort Worth.
Yes.
And I think I sent you the little thingamajig for it. My grandson has cystic fibrosis, and we're walking on his behalf. And if you would like, I'm not pressing anybody. You can go on there and search his name as True, TRU, and it's probably the only True on there. My little wild man, you can donate on his behalf, or you can show up for the walk and do that, which we're gonna do after cooking this weekend. So looking forward to that. Always great to see my little ones, and so.
Did you post that shit, Donnie?
I did not.
You sent it to me, but I didn't.
Yeah, I'll post it here in a little bit when we get off.
All right, bro.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll post it here in a little bit when we get off.
Right on, brother.
But anyway, so yep.
All right.
Appreciate you, Colin. I love Colin. Colin is so freaking awesome, dude. He has done so much for barbecue in the little time that he, he started out promoting and everything before he got to cooking, and it was like, and he has given back so much, dude.
Yep.
It's awesome. You know, it's awesome.
Fucking
So
too bad he's
I
from
would-
Oklahoma.
I would like
Yeah.
to hopefully next year try to do a
Thanks, Jay.
cook-off in conjunction with that cystic fibrosis walk and get that raise money to put on his behalf too. So
That'd be awesome, brother.
yeah.
Well, you got it, man. You got it. So
I
Show up on a
appreciate y'all
Friday,
guys.
do the walk, and every mile you watch an extra point to your overall score.
It's 2.5 miles, so my fat ass after a barbecue cook off, I don't know.
Hell yeah.
I might have to back off the beer on Saturday night so I can walk Sunday morning.
Unless you get that first place brisket, Cole.
Yeah, then I might have a little extra pep in my step. Buckles never get old. I can use another one.
Hey, I had no pep in my step that Sunday.
Dude, I had no pep in my step today. We got to about the 11th hole, 12th hole, and I was like, fuck, I could go take a nap.
Time to go
right
home.
now.
Time
Go
to
take a
go
nap.
home.
Yep.
And then I get up and spank a drive like 300 yards down the freaking middle. I'm like, all right, I can finish up.
Yep.
That's good.
Well, cool, man. Well, Donnie, I appreciate you coming on, and I think we just kill the show here. So,
Yep.
And I appreciate you guys.
I appreciate it, Donnie.
Thank you, brother.
guys.
Thank
You got anything else?
Go buy you some Twisted D.
All right, man.
man.
Love you guys. You too,
Take care,
Colin.
bro. Love y'all,
Later,
man.
boys.
Later.
This is Parrish Randall, and this concludes this episode of Beyond the Smoke. Thanks for stopping by, friend. We hope to see you again real soon. Until next time, happy trails. Until we talk meat again.